Who will win King and Queen is the biggest decision, and the girls seem to be taking charge of this. As Priya suspects, she doesn't get Queen this year.
Jason, BJ. Oh, his hair and everything. BJ.
Can I have your attention, please? Firstly, I hope everyone's having a good time. Hope you had a good supper and all that, yeah. So now on to the prizes. There's been lots of best dressed girls and guys, but in the end, the King and Queen of Rodney College 1999 is BJ Marshall and Mal Zafar. And the next dance is a spot waltz with the King and Queen starting off.
As the last dance approaches, word is spreading about the site of the afterball.
Then the afterball is like the big party, like probably the biggest party of the year. And just everyone will be there, and then you just really look forward to that. So you look forward to the ball, and then after the ball you look forward to the afterball, and then after that you look forward to sleep.
It's 12:30 a.m. and the students pile into any available vehicle. They all know where they're going. The teachers and the principal don't. This is the part of the evening where the kids are on their own. How well they handle their night as adults will really be tested now that the official ball is over.
Charlene's not coming. I know she's still coming. I see her there.
It's 5:30 a.m, the site of the afterball. Hundreds of young people turned up for this party. The kids have been sleeping off the alcohol in their cars and are now heading on home. Later in the morning, the Social Action Committee are back to clean up the school hall and compare notes about what went on last night.
How did you guys get home?
Ivan?
Jerry White went home with Renee, eh?
Renee
Reynolds.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
But she's with Philip.
Hey!
Philip, yeah. That guy with the funny dreads.
I don't know that, but what about Paul and who was it?
Rochelle.
No, Megan. Who was with Megan?
Robert.
Robert, was that Robert? I thought it was Paul. And Andre and Lisa.
Oh, yeah. And Jason and his 10-year-old girlfriend.
Who else was there?
I talked to so many people I didn't know, eh?
Same.
The afterball was a choice. Just the atmosphere, everyone was so happy and, yeah, just in the mood to socialise. Yeah. It's because of the music, eh? Music makes it.
The ball was choice as, the band was good, had heaps of photos, had my speech and all that, it was alright. And the afterball was cool as, just got drunk.
I didn't actually go to the afterball, you know, but I've heard stories, of course, and there's lots of new developments around the school, lots of new couples and stuff. You see them all popping up now.
People that you'd never expect to hook up getting with each other and shit. And yeah, just done stuff like that. Oh, it's just quite funny.
Hi.
She got smashed, I think, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got a bit upset. But the guy I liked was off with some other girl. Oh, yeah. That's life.
Not me, I had no romance. I just had fun, so that's the main thing. Don't need that.
Generally, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed like having my brother, having the first dance with him and stuff.
Yeah, I did get jealous, kind of, but like how I perceived the evening Like, I thought, oh no, you know, I'm going to see her for about 5 seconds and she's going to be off with all these other people. But nah, most of her evening she was with me, so that was quite good. I was quite stoked, eh?
It's the most easygoing event, like, socially I've been to. Usually you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, what's everyone going to think? You know, I can't do anything too drastic or something because someone will say something. So, yeah, here it's pretty cool because everyone mates and stuff.
Everyone's like, oh, the ball's finished. That's it. Nothing else for the rest of the year. So it's like, it's kind of weird. Like, after the ball happened, we were like, oh my gosh, the ball's finished. That's it.
Finally, the professional photos arrive at the school, and it's a moment for the students to choose a shot that captures that special evening. This is the last major school event, and now that it's over, so is this part of their lives.
Check out the photos, man. They're pretty freaky.
Yeah, we're only 17 years old and we're going too far ahead for ourselves. Trying to plan the future when we don't even know if our careers are going to go through and stuff. But, you know, I know she wants to be a pilot. I know she might have to leave the country. I'm willing to follow her if I have to. You know, both of us are hoping to get qualifications where we can use them anywhere.
He understands that my ambitions are high and that what I want to do next year is pretty full on and stuff, so he's cool with it.
I don't know what I'm going to do in the future. A bit iffy. Going to Nelson, maybe, or go teachers training. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I like school. It's easy. It's going to be hard. Don't know what's going to be coming up. Don't have a clue.
I don't know, I want to become a hairdresser and I want to get something local, like do an apprenticeship local, mostly because of him, and we were saying it would be cool to go to Australia, but we'd have to work for a couple of years to save up for that. We both don't want to stay living in Wellsford forever, just too small, not enough opportunities and stuff.
But for Mitchell, the main organiser of the afterball, the future looks less bright.
The day after the afterball, the principal, he rang up and asked me to go in on Monday to have a meeting with him to decide my future at the school. I've been getting in trouble quite a bit at school lately because I haven't been doing a lot of work and just lots of little things have been getting me in trouble. So they asked me to leave, which I did because well, if I'd have stayed, they probably would have expelled me. So the school ball was probably the last thing I have to do with the school. A year older, a year wiser. I wouldn't think I was an adult.
A year ago, Mitchell left the school straight after the ball and went out to work on tuna boats. But at the start of this year, Rodney College accepted him back.
I've been out and I've experienced getting paralytic and all that. I've seen friends have a couple of car accidents and that. And it's all just big learning curves, you know. It really did make me think when I was working full-time about how easy school was and how right my parents were. So that's when I basically made the decision that I'd return to school this year and try and make something of it.
But the fear of being kicked out of school again hasn't stopped Mitchell from organising this year's afterball. He's in charge of buying the alcohol.
I think it's unhealthy for a teenager not to go out and get drunk. It's a part of a teenager's growing up and it helps them socialise, I think.
Mum and Dad, as far as living with Jade goes, they didn't like it to start with, but now they know that he helps out and pays his way and stuff, so they don't really mind too much, I don't think. They know they can't really change it, I guess, so it's not really... They don't let it bother them anymore. I don't think they do anyway.
1 year later, Alice and Jade are now 17, still in Wellsford and living together. Jade works the graveyard shift at the local factory, and Alice is now working full-time at her pharmacy. They've started saving $20 a week to get to Australia.
Oh, and probably the most important things in life for me at the moment are probably money's one of the big ones. Just having enough money to, pay the rent and buy food and stuff and still be able to do the things like go out to the movies and things like that. just having time is quite important too. Like, I find it really hard to have enough time to do all the things I want to do, to spend more time with Jade and stuff, because he's working graveyard shift, so the only time we get to see each other is dinner time. Just important to get my life, on track, and just like I'm going, just to go somewhere, not just stay here for the rest of my life.
I decided that I'd ask him to marry me, so he said yes. And yeah, we've been engaged since last September. I was just sitting watching TV. I was like, hey, want to marry me? So, okay.
We'd been talking about it, and then we just decided, hey, let's do it.
No, I decided because he wouldn't do it, so...
What do you mean I wouldn't do it? Not even.
Yeah, I just told Mum, and she's like, oh, okay. She wasn't too impressed, but then again, she knew it was coming up. She knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
Priya and Morris are now in Auckland, both studying for a diploma of business. Study fees of $65,000 have put Priya's pilot training on hold. They are planning their wedding for the end of next year.
Compared to a lot of people, I think we've become a lot more mature, like especially moving to Auckland, getting into studying, paying the bills, and just everything, just our life is just, in general, just changed. And I think we're ready for it, as ready as anybody is going to be.
Look at life a bit differently than what we used to.
Aripa and Ihaya are again back at school, but not at Rodney College. Earlier this year, they were selected for the Bream Bay Sports Academy. It's been a sobering year for the two outstanding sportsmen.
Feel kind of old at the school, but it's just because we're in the sports academy, it kind of makes it feel all right. We know we're role models and that for the younger guys, eh?
The boys travel 3 hours a day from Wellsford to attend the school.
Didn't know that we could get this far if we train for like a certain sport. We've only been there for 1 term. We've already come back with heaps of certificates and made all these national teams and stuff. It's been pretty cool. It's been pretty much the best schooling year of my life.
I haven't got a job at the moment. I'm just looking for a job. I work sometimes out on forestry, but that depends on the weather. But I'm not really doing anything at the moment.
Although Max thrived at school, getting sixth form certificate, playing for the first 15 and heading the Social Action Committee, Max is now on the dole.
Oh, it's pretty useless, but I'm doing something about it, looking for a job. I'll have a job pretty soon, really, because I've got qualifications and all that. So, yeah, I'll get a job.
1 year on, Max is going back to the Rodney College ball. He's going alone, just for old time's sake.
But I just go by myself, and I'm just going just to see all the people from school from last year and pay my respects, I suppose.